In a small laboratory in 1938, the only light came from a flickering lamp over a cluttered desk. A woman in a white coat, her hair tied back, eyes sharp with focus, scribbled notes beside a beaker that hissed with vapor. Her name was Lise Meitner, and what she had just proven would forever change the world. The atom could be split. But when the discovery of nuclear fission made headlines, her name was missing. History would remember Otto Hahn. Lise would become a footnote. She was not alone. A century earlier, in the quiet hum of a candlelit room, Ada Lovelace sat beside sheets of mathematical diagrams. She imagined a machine that could think, a device that could follow coded instructions and create new patterns, the world's first concept of computer programming. She wrote that such a machine could compose music, draw art, and solve equations. The world laughed, and her vision was dismissed as fantasy. More than 100 years later, her fantasy became the foundation of the digital age. Meanwhile, in a London basement in the 1950s, Rosalind Franklin leaned over her X-ray diffraction images of DNA. She had captured something extraordinary, the twisting ladder of life itself. But before she could publish, her data was quietly shown to James Watson and Francis Crick, who used it to build their model. When they accepted the Nobel Prize, her name was never spoken. Rosalind was already dead, unaware that her work had changed biology forever. Further back in time, Henrietta Leavitt worked as a computer at Harvard Observatory, one of the many women paid little to catalog the brightness of stars. But Henrietta noticed something others hadn't, a pattern in the way certain stars pulsed. That pattern became the cosmic yardstick that allowed astronomers like Edwin Hubble to measure the universe's distance and realize it was expanding. Without Leavitt, Hubble's name might never have shone so brightly. In 1967, Jocelyn Bell Burnell, a young PhD student, scanned through miles of radio telescope data. She noticed strange, repeating signals, regular pulses that no one else believed were real. She called them pulsars. Her supervisor received the Nobel Prize for the discovery. Jocelyn smiled politely for the cameras, knowing the universe had whispered its secret to her first. Across centuries, these women worked in silence, often in the shadows of men whose names filled textbooks. Their discoveries built the foundation of modern science, the computer revolution, nuclear physics, genetics, cosmology, and astrophysics. Yet they remained invisible. History remembered the faces of men. But the heartbeat of science, quiet, steady, defiant, was written by women who refused to give up. Today, in a glowing laboratory filled with the hum of machines and the rhythm of data, a young scientist peers into a microscope. On her desk lies a note with Ada's algorithm printed beside Rosalind's photo. She doesn't know their full stories, not yet. But she feels something, a silent strength passed down through time. Every calculation she makes, every code she writes, every discovery she dreams of, carries the echo of the women who came before her. And perhaps one day, when she looks up at the stars, she will remember. The story of science was never just written by men. It was built, line by line, atom by atom, star by star, by the forgotten women who built modern science. Top of form, bottom of form,